Hello and welcome to MorriSim Racing and Daily Race A, and we are at Laguna Seca in the SR3 SL13s. As you can see, qualified reasonably, fairly, couple of laps, managed to get myself into 5th place, which is fine for me, pretty damn decent. So I'm thinking to myself, yeah, usually if you're at the front, but as you can see, I just get completely and utterly bogged down. I just completely forgot to release the brake when maybe it's the pressure, who knows. So anyway, yeah, so as you can see, the German Darth Prankster decides, yeah, it's a fit, and then Kralito decides as well to give me a shunt. However, I do find myself with a 1 second penalty. Yeah, I am no stupid guy by any stretch of the imagination, but I still cannot work out how these penalties are determined at contended corners. You can be on the inside and somebody turns into you and the person on the inside gets it, but you get the penalty, and vice versa. It works both ways. So yeah, I'm still trying to get my head around it. However, my best idea is just don't make contact to any other car. Not always easy, but anyway. So yeah, so concentrating too much on the Spaniard there and completely missed my braking point, which can give the Spaniard a good chance to get through there. So anyway, we started in 5th, went down to 7th, 8th, and we find ourselves back up in 6th place. So yeah, the Spaniard completely loses it, and the Frenchman decides not to bother turning, and apart from turning into me on the outside. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating. So anyway, take my penalty. Carlito is the same. He takes his penalty, and we find ourselves back down at the 7th place. However, we've got a classic driver, great name, on our outside. But Carlito decides to take a couple of pop shots at us and pushes us right into the front of the Frenchman. And again, by this point, you've been shunted a few times, concentration's a miss, and before you know it, you find yourself here in last place. Yeah, this is Gran Turismo Sport at its finest, or Sport Mode at its finest, Gran Turismo 7. Yeah, so Ra's al Ghul, the famous French Batman enemy, finds himself a 2-second penalty. So, the way I understand it is that you want to kind of take yourself out of the way when you've got a penalty. However, he comes back pretty darn well, and yeah, decides to give me a nice shunt to the left, throws me off balance, and I could not brake for love nor money there. So yeah, and I find myself with a 2-second penalty. So Rage decides to take the dusty road round. It's a wee bit squirmy, and Rage comes back onto the track and gives me a nice little shunt, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one. Yeah, something like that. Just keep my nose in front, try and keep him behind me, hopefully lose him, because, but serve my penalty, and yeah, he's got less of a penalty by all accounts and gets right through. What am I meant to do? So yeah, it doesn't get any better from this point. We've all been here. You want to quit, you really want to quit, but you don't, and you press on thinking, right, okay, I need to learn to refine my focus. However, apexes seem to be miles away, braking points are never where you think they should be, because you've been off the track so much, your tyres are filthy, it's just everything at this point is against you. The game, the mechanics, your own mind. Yeah, it's a complete and utter fight internally. However, if you can find calm, then you're doing well. However, as you can see, took a wee bit too much curb there. You know, thinking, right, okay, push harder, you know, tighter lines, anything to grab a, you know, a 10th here or a 10th there. You know, because there's easily 10ths made up in this track. Every corner you can, you know, you hit it right, you know, you're going to make up a good few 10ths. But not when your head's completely and utterly fried eggs at this point. Nothing you can do is good enough. You know, because you need to find rhythm, especially on this track. This track I've always found, on most part, all tracks actually, rhythm is everything. Once you get into the groove and you start hitting the beats right, it flows so well. But you know, try to, you know, you find one corner and you just start doing it right, but everybody seems too far away. So yeah, this is just you know, starting to find where I'm at. The ones in front seem to be fighting quite a lot. I've taken quite a chunky time out of them at this point. I'm thinking to myself, right, okay, just don't come last. And then this happens. Yeah. Crash bang wallop. You would think that after the first lap, or the last lap, that you don't hit that curb. Yeah, that we hit the curb again. That's totally on me. That's just trying to get further up and not be last. And yeah, that's not going to happen. Total disappointment, as to be expected. You know, I love Laguna Seca as a track when I'm in the zone. However, when you're not in the zone, it's just punishing. You know, even down to the last corner, could not even brake properly. And that's when we find ourselves plumb last. But anyway, listen, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and get ready for more videos. Okay.